Hey folks, welcome back to another informational video with yours truly, Sam Healey. I am continuing my kind of pseudo-series on these different ally packs and villain packs that are coming out for Star Wars Imperial Assault. With each new wave, more stuff comes out, so I'm just trying to let you guys know what you're going to be getting in a somewhat detailed fashion so that you can make a better decision. Today, we're taking a look at this guy right here, the Jawa Scavenger villain pack. So let's get down to the table and I will show you what you're going to get. You're of course going to be getting the 3 agenda cards that go along with the campaign map that comes in the set called Salvage Operatives. And one thing that I always like to note is that you only need to use base or core set map tiles for the map, so that's always cool. You don't need to purchase any of the other big box expansions. You can just go ahead and purchase this guy if all you have is the base set. You're also going to be getting 2 skirmish scenarios that you can use with the Mos Eisley Back Alleys map that comes also in the blister pack, and also of note, only core set tiles are used, so this can come right out with your base set there. You're also going to be getting all the deployment cards that you're going to be needing here for the game. You have the campaign version here and then the 2 skirmish versions over here, the weaker Jawa Scavenger and the tougher Jawa Scavenger, basically. More health, and you have a little bit more abilities here. Jawa Scavengers will give you +2 accuracy. For surges, you'll be able to use the surges for +2 attack, Pierce 2, +2 more accuracy. You'll also be able to use the surge for bargain. You can spend 1 victory point to roll 1 green die, and then for each damaged result, you gain 1 victory point. So it's kind of a, you know, that haggling ability, which is very similar over here for the campaign mode. But here, instead of using victory points, you use threat, which is what's used in the campaign mode. Here, take cover, which is on all 3 of them. It says, while defending, you may apply +1 block and -1 evade to the defense results. So you're going to be better at blocking attacks or damage, but you're going to be worse at blocking surges. Scavenged stock is probably the coolest ability, in my opinion at least, of Jawa Scavenger. If your army's affiliation is bounty hunters, you may include up to 3 droid groups from any other affiliations in your army. So that's really cool. You can have this hodgepodge of droids from all these different affiliations in your army during that skirmish mode. It's really fun, I think. Sounds really fun. The Jawa Scavenger, the weaker mode of it, is very similar, except you'll notice that it's lacking the Pierce 2 ability. You'll also notice that Bargain has changed to Harris, which means that after the attack resolves, if it did not miss, the defender suffers 1 strain. So just kind of a nitpicky type character there. Over here in the campaign mode of the Scavenger, you'll notice that it has motivators. Friendly droids gain +1 speed, +1 accuracy. Then they also carry over that take cover ability that is inherent in the other 2. So that's pretty neat. They have this command card that comes called Utini. Use at the start of a round. During this round, each friendly Jawa Scavenger gains +1 speed, +1 accuracy, and surge. If you're attacking a figure, gain +1 victory point. So that's a pretty neat little thing right there. It makes them a little bit faster, a little bit better shots, and you can get more victory points. You also have these 2 command cards up here. Triangulate. Any droid can use it. For an action, a figure within 5 spaces and line of sight suffers damage equal to the number of droids friendly to you with line of sight to it. A maximum of 3 damage. So if you have a lot of droids that are within line of sight and 5 spaces of a certain character, you can play this card and score 3 damage on them if you have 3 droids there at least. Here, this droid upgrade is a navigation upgrade. For an action and 1 strain, you place this card in your play area. Exhaust this card during a friendly droid's activation, and that figure gains 1 movement point. So that's pretty cool as well. This reward card comes with these cards over here, and it's an attachment. It says Mechanical Salvage. It's -1 speed. When you deploy a droid group, you may reduce its cost by 3. If you do, attach this card to it, limit once per mission. So you can get one of your more expensive droids out there. You're reducing its cost by 3, but you're also giving it -1 speed. Over here, you also have a skirmish upgrade for IG-88 only, and basically gives him +5 health. Also, it says at the start of your activation, gain 2 movement points. Before you declare an attack, you become focused. So it makes IG-88 a little bit better. Here, though, it says you lose the ability of Surge, recover 3 hit points, and you gain Surge plus Pierce 1. So that's an interesting little upgrade for IG-88 in here as well. Now, the model is a pretty neat little model. You know, that scene where the Jawa shoots R2-D2 in A New Hope is one of the more iconic, I think, scenes from that movie. And I really like this model. I'm a sucker for models that have robes or cloaks or you know, that type of thing on them, and I just like the way they paint up, and I like the way they look. They just give a lot of movement to the model and a lot of action. So I really like this model. It is very simple, very probably going to be very easy to paint, but it's going to be pretty cool, I think. So that is the Jawa Scavenger Blister Pack for Imperial Assault. Jawas for me were always those guys that you hated to love because they were the bad guys. They were the ones that were stealing R2-D2 and C-3PO, but they were so neat looking. They were so cute, I guess you could say, in a weird sort of way. And the ion blaster where R2 gets blasted just is one of those iconic images, for me at least, from the Star Wars movies. So this is a neat addition to the lineup of miniatures and characters that you can play within Star Wars Imperial Assault. But all that aside, I simply wanted to let you guys know what you're going to be getting in the pack so you can make a better informed decision on your purchase. That's it from me today. We'll see you guys on the flip side.